Hey guys, Multi-Classic Gamer here, welcome back to more Battle for Bikini Bottom on Xbox. In the last episode, we finished off Sand Mountain, getting all the golden spatulas and socks we possibly can there. And by extension, the second third of the game, basically. In this episode, we're going to be opening up the third area of Bikini Bottom and the last three worlds of the game, essentially. So in order to get to this area of Bikini Bottom, you need 40 golden spatulas. We currently have 67, which is the maximum amount you can possibly have at this point, having paid Mr. Krabs all the shiny objects and whatnot. So, let's go ahead and get this paywall out of the way. But, as you can imagine, instead of going to the third area of Bikini Bottom, we're going to the industrial park. Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it!
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
So despite the fact that we're no longer at the Poseidon, we're still going to have realistic fish head giving some commentary to the battle.
Great barrier reef!
But this is Robo-Patrick. This is the second major robot boss of the game, and he's going to attack us mainly with acid ice cream. This acid ice cream makes me scream. It's more like ice cream for acid ice cream. I don't know. Whatever it is, either way, it's bad for us. We don't want it to get on us, but Robo-Patrick really wants to get it on us. So that's why he keeps on spinning it and spinning around like a wrecker, baby, right around. And this is basically the last attack he does before he becomes vulnerable to us with his hit me, kick me here sign, which is pretty funny.
Better change tactics and
basically, that's what this first phase of the battle is like. You just have to, with SpongeBob, you just wait out the attacks and go for the hit. It's pretty much the same as the Sandy boss battle in that respect, but things are gonna definitely be a lot different this time around. It's not gonna be as easy, definitely not. This one is definitely harder, but at first it doesn't seem that way. All right. I win!
That does it! You pushed this squirrel too far! Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style!
What is Sandy
So it's
going to
dessert
do to
and a
get
show.
SpongeBob unfrozen?
Because SpongeBob and Squidward on ice. That's a great show, I'd watch it. But unfortunately, Sandy would not, and I don't blame her. She's not happy about this show, and she's putting an end to it. So, with Sandy, these Texas gliding swing, or Texas swing, Texas hooks, or whatever you call them, jeez. I apologize if Texas hooks, whatever. They actually cause crates to come falling down, and there's actually a reason for this, because each hit you get on Robo-Patrick in this phase will result in the acid level rising. And so you have to rely on these boxes in order to hit Robo-Patrick when he becomes vulnerable. So basically, essentially what you gotta do is the same as before, you just gotta avoid his moves like usual. But then, since he's in acid, you have to wait for him to stop, and then activate one of these boxes to come falling down. So that way you can get the hit in on him. Then he does this other move where he starts spewing out a lot of acid, but he spins around really slowly with this move, so it's very easy to avoid it. It's really easy to stay ahead of him and avoid it. Alright. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Yeah, it's pretty convenient that we don't get to play as Patrick for this boss fight, and obviously we didn't get to play as Sandy during the Robot Sandy fight. So I'm seeing a trend here. Definitely seeing a trend right here, but I won't spoil anything because that's not my style.
does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
I thought my puns were bad. So, for the third and final phase, things are definitely a lot different. First of all, Robo-Patrick has that ice breath move where he'll actually try to freeze you again. In the process, you'll be vulnerable to any hits that happen afterwards. Fortunately, it's just a one-hit thing you have to worry about, because essentially, after you get hit after that, you become a thought again. So you don't have to worry about you dying or anything when that happens, which would normally be the case. But with this Az level being so high, the only way you can hit Robo-Patrick is with the Bubble Bowl. So this is where the battle gets pretty difficult, is you have to use the Bubble Bowl to attack Robo-Patrick, because you can't reach him otherwise. But fortunately, and I really mean fortunately, he is actually programmed to face away from whatever platform is closest to him. So basically, the game designed it so that way, or the game is designed specifically here so that you can always hit him with the like his AI basically forces him to face away from whatever platform is closest to him, which makes it easier for you to do the Bubble Bowl move. So just one more hit, and he's done for good. Let's try to avoid the ice breath move here. Jeez. Can't believe I actually got hit by it that one time. But, oh well. Okay, stop. Stop trying to hum to music. It's just, I don't know why I keep on doing that lately. I feel bad for it though, because I'm terrible at it.
And the robot is down.
Yeah, if there's one thing I really don't like about these robot boss fights, it's the realistic fish himself. After a while, you just get really tired of hearing him over and over again, because he says especially because he says the exact same things every single time, but whatever. Goodbye, Robo-Patrick.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
That's quite the line there, SpongeBob.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
Yeah, something is kind of fishy here. In fact, actually, talk to Plankton again.
Keep looking for golden spatulas, SpongeBob. I'm sure that my robots out there have some.
Hey, you called them your robots.
No,
And I saw a plaque on the butt of one of the robots that said, "Property of Plankton."
well, maybe, but
And I found this order form for robot parts with your signature on it.
Can I have that back? I need it for my tax write-off.
I think you've been pulling my leg this whole time.
Well, duh.
I'll bet you made all these robots. And after I get inside the Chum Bucket and figure out how to stop them, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Fine, tell everyone. Be a big tattletale. I'm still smarter than all of you.
Yep, SpongeBob has figured it out on his own. If only he was as smart in the more recent episodes of his show. But regardless, we already knew this whole time that Plankton was behind the robots, so this is not really much of a surprise to us. It's just nice to see the main character figure it out, I guess. So anyways, we are in the third area of Bikini Bottom, which means we have a new move to try out. But we'll go ahead and talk to Bubble Buddy first, because I'd like to let him explain it, because it's a pretty awesome move, actually. I'm not going to lie. And it's really helpful to have it in some of the earlier areas of the game, actually.
Bubble Buddy, I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positively, SpongeBob.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention. attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
So when SpongeBob says paying his entire salary and attention, I guess he's, I guess you could say he's putting his 2 cents into it, you know?
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
So, this is the Cruise Bubble, the most powerful move that SpongeBob has in the entire game. And I'm being reminded that in the Xbox version, there's like this sort of blur effect that happens when you use this move. And honestly, it's kind of, at times it's actually kind of distorting for me, honestly. I don't really find it, I'm not really a big fan of it. Honestly, I prefer just to not have it like in the GameCube version. But regardless, it's there. And I can somewhat understand why they have it here. It's supposed to make it, you know, give it kind of a special feel or something like that. But it just doesn't do it for me. But regardless, I won't spend too much time complaining about it because it doesn't make it any difficult or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure some people like it too, so it's not worth it to complain about it, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy all these tikis just to kind of demonstrate a little bit. And there's also some buttons, as you can see, along the Chum Bucket, which you never see in the show. Like, I always wonder, like, why aren't these buttons on the Chum Bucket in the show? You know? Well, regardless whether they're in the show or not, let's find out what they do, shall we? You know, they do give you a lot of chances to try out the Cruise Bubble, you know, once you actually unlock it, so credit where credit's due on that. So, first things first, you actually want to bounce to the left here to get your...
Wow! 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge.
Not to mention, the golden spatula on top of the Chum Bucket.
Sparkly!
And it's the perfect number. Yay! Okay. Enough of that. Let's get these shiny objects up here, and then... Well, there's one other thing we can do. Actually, there's 2 golden spatulas. There's still 2 more golden spatulas available to us here in Bikini Bottom, in the 3rd area. And one of them is right here, Mr. Krabs.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours. They've booted me out! And worse, they've got hold of me beautiful shiny objects!
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
I guess sand dollars don't exist in this in the Battle for Bikini Bottom universe, but what I'm also wondering is, so when you say they took your shiny objects, are you talking about the 39,500 that we lended you? Because you kind of owe it to me, Mr. Krabs, to put that money to good use. So I guess that means we need to go in there and clear the robots out for him. Blah, 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 whatever. So, let's get into Krusty Krab and do this! We have an epic battle ahead of us here inside the Krusty Krab, and I actually had a lot of trouble with this growing up. But regardless, I can definitely tell you it's not going to be that troubling anymore. Alright, so on top of this, in the storage area, we have 2 sleepy robots, we also have some chucks, and we have a new pair of robots that I've totally forgot what they're called, dang it. I'll have to look at my notes at the end of this episode, and I'll tell you guys what they're called in the next episode. So no big deal, but yeah, we have a new type of small robots we'll be seeing throughout the last 3 worlds of the game. And I don't know why I'm bothering to destroy them, because they're just going to be respawned, because there's a Duplicatotron inside here you need to destroy first of all. See if we can get it. It's not time to be having hiccups, but apparently I am, so oh well. Oh crap. Dang it. Wait. No! No, no, no! Okay, well, here, let's do this. Okay. That's good, that's good. Destroyed the Sleepy Time robot there. Just before it respawns. Get up here. Okay. Yeah! Okay, we beat the Chuck. Wait. Well, first of all, let's get the... Okay, you block the attack. Thank you. Oh, crap! Oh, I was just barely too close to that Duplicatotron. Just barely too close. Apparently the Chuck was humping the pole. He was so happy that he won that he was humping the pole. It's good for you, Chuck. Good for you. Alright, take 2. Rescuing the Krusty Krab. For the Krusty Krab! Okay. Take down this Chuck. Take you down. Alright. Crap. There's another Chuck. There's another Chuck. Come over here. Come on. Let's get this Chuck. Haha! Tricked you out there. Thought you had me. Okay, and let's see. I think we'll get those, well, let's get the robots down here. We don't need to worry about the small ones. Just kill them. Might as well call them the Zappia robots. That'd be a pretty good, clever name for them, actually. Wait, but these TKs were here a second. Oh, whatever. Just get up here. Come on. Thank you. That's all we got left. It's just these 2. Whoa. Okay. Out of bounds camera there. That's kind of funny. Okay. Is the field of vision up here? No, it's not. Okay. All right, do this. Yeah. And then finally. Okay, I'll go ahead and do it for old time's sake. Booyah! I had to do it once. Why not? So, while you're still inside the Krusty Krab, be sure to destroy everything. Literally, everything. Destroy everything you possibly can. Tiki's, you know, everything. Just like you did with Squidward's house, basically. Because there is actually a sock to be gone by doing this. So it's definitely worth your time to destroy everything inside the Krusty Krab. Because of how much you love working here, basically. Oh, hey, look at that. There's money inside the drawer. Why is there money inside the drawer when there's no business going on? What the hell? So we got some condiments you can destroy there. Got,
Fresh like a spring breeze.
yeah, just destroy everything, including the barrels. And that'll be one of your 2 socks in the 3rd and final area, Bikini Bottom, because there's one. Well, we already got the other one. It was in that dumpster behind the Krusty Krab. Okay, we almost got it. I think after we destroy Thunder Tiki, then we should be able to get the sock after that. So, but yeah, after we do this, after this episode, we will be 100% done with the hub world, Bikini Bottom. So that's pretty cool. So all that's left is the last 3 worlds and the last couple golden spatulas from, oh god, from Patrick. Yeah, from Oh God. Because Oh God is actually one of the hidden characters in this game that gives you, you know, golden spatulas and socks and whatnot. So it's just important that you need to know about that. Okay, there we go. That's all the socks of the hub world. So remaining socks should all be inside the last 3 worlds of the game.
Phew! You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course. Here, take this as your reward.
Will do, Mr. Krabs. And there we go. It's 70% of the game done. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to actually go inside the Chum Bucket. Let's go ahead and get this over with. So, obviously, the Chum Bucket is the last place to progress further on with the story. You need 75 golden spatulas to reach the Chum Bucket lab. Yeah, it says kitchen, but it's actually the Chum Bucket lab. And that is where your next area you need to go to is after the last 3 worlds.
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the Chum Bucket. Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, and best known for the creation of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement. And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom news flash.
And it happens every single time you enter the Chum Bucket. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. But that's what you have to deal with. Okay, anyways. There's a wall jump you have to do here to get another golden spatula. Very inconspicuous, but it's there. But yeah, we already have almost the minimum amount to take on what's next in the Chum Bucket lab.
But they don't serve love.
Yep. Famous line, SpongeBob, famous line. So anyways, the Chum Bucket serves chum burger, chum fries, chum steak, or chum shake, chum on a stick, chumbalaya, chum chili, chum pie. Last one's the best thing, but apparently the chumbalaya is new, so it's probably the best one. Maybe. I don't know. But either way, we don't have 75 golden spatulas yet, and we haven't done everything else in the game, so not quite ready to progress further onward yet. But that is where the last area, should I say, of the game is. And you know what? Since I'm here, I just want to get this out of the way. This is why you want to have actually 79,500 shiny objects from your grinding spree in downtown Bikini Bomb, because this is the Bikini Bomb Theater, and you need to pay 40,000 shiny objects to get in there. And what's going to be inside the Bikini Bomb Theater? Well, I'll be showing you guys at the end of this Let's Play. Not quite yet, but I wanted to get this out of the way.
Hello, sir. May I help you?
One movie ticket, my good man.
Yes, sir.
This is one expensive movie ticket. Better be worth it. And we'll be finding that out at the end of this Let's Play. But for now, we're going to end things off here. So, next time on Battle for Bikini Bottom, we're going to backtrack back to Jellyfish Fields, downtown Bikini Bottom, and possibly Goo Lagoon. I'm not entirely sure yet, 100%. But we're going to be finishing off those worlds with everything we couldn't do before without the cruise bubble. Because there's two things we need to do in there's two things we need to do in downtown Bikini Bottom. One thing we need to do in Jellyfish Fields with the cruise bubble. But otherwise, we'll be ready to move on to World 7. So, see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.